Now, when you first log in, I wanted to shoot a video that really kind of helped you navigate the platform. Where do you go to find things? How do you navigate around and find the information that you need? So in this video, we're going to go through the core navigation. I'm going to talk about what each section does and how that relates to you and kind of help out getting you set up on the platform. Now, first up, if you look right here in the left-hand panel, we've got a Launchpad. Most likely when you first log in, you'll either land on Launchpad or also the dashboard, either one. So the Launchpad is a section that really goes through trying to get you quickly up and running. It helps you integrate with social media, Google My Business. It's also where you can download the app to have it on your phone to where you can access the leads there. You can integrate with Stripe. There's a whole lot of features here just to kind of quickly get you the basics of integrating what you already have with our platform so you can start to get some value quickly from it. Now, the next section here is dashboard, and I am on a demo account, so it's not going to have numbers and things. But once you get rolling where you've got leads coming in and you've got conversions happening and ad campaigns going, this section is going to light up to where it shows you a 30,000 foot view of what's going on with your campaigns. It'll show you all the opportunities you have, what kind of value is coming in. It's a really great section to just really at a glance see what's going on. Now on the dashboard also, as you have users, there's also a place for tasks. And this is where it's going to remind you of things you need to take care of. So as you've got some prospects that you're working and customers and clients and so forth, maybe there's some tasks that get added. And this updates based on the user that's logged in. So maybe the sales team has different tasks or than the business owner does or whatnot. So there's a lot of information here. This section is really going to light up as you start getting customers and things happening going on in the business. Now, the next section is conversations. This is one of my favorite sections, and it looks kind of blank here because we don't have any data coming through it. But what this section's all about is two-way communication between you and prospects. So as people start getting added to campaigns, as they're coming in through web forms, as they're filling out web chats and so forth, that's going to populate this conversation section. And you're going to be able to see the history of communication with each individual prospect. What's really great about this section too is it's cycled into all. So this is going to show all the communication going back and forth with all of your leads at once. But there's also an unread section. And I love this one because this allows you to really focus in on who's responding and, focus on them as opposed to just everybody, right? So you can really segment based on recent messages, unread, and just see all the messages. And in this section over here, as people pop in, you're going to see this light up as well to where you can see the history and the recorded calls and things like that are going on with your prospects, however you have your campaigns set up. But it also allows you to have one-on-one conversations. Once you get a prospect in here, there's a box down here to where you can quickly respond to your prospects. You can also set up templates to where you have pre-written messages that are relevant, that are common, that are they're relevant to your business. So you can quickly fire out fast messaging to prospects that way. The next section, calendars. This is where you use for setting up appointments. You want to do Zoom calls or in-person appointments. Once you set up your calendars, you've got them on your websites and people are interacting with them, they'll populate here under your appointments and calendars tab. You can see a calendar view as that shows up. You can see appointments. You can segment this by monthly and weekly and see everything at a glance. Right now, it doesn't look too fancy because we don't have any data in it. This is a demo account, but as you get data there, it's going to look really awesome. This is also where you can edit your calendars and create calendars under the calendar settings. The next section, one of my personal favorites, is the CRM, the Contacts tab. This is where you can store all of your leads and prospects and customers. You can import your current customer databases or prospect databases into the system using a CSV file. You can go through and click on prospects and be able to see all their information here. You can add tags to be able to sort prospects. You can create your own fields like this as well. to where you're creating custom fields that will store information relevant to your business. You can also save things like tasks and notes and create appointments in this section. So this is a really big section. It's awesome. I use it a ton. Now you can also deploy quick messages here. So you can segment lists. Like let's say you want to sort for all of your prospects. So you could type in prospects and find all of them there, and then do quick text messages to them or emails to them. You can add them to campaigns just by sorting them. So there's a lot you can do with the CRM functionality in the platform as well. Now, under opportunities, this is where it's like a pipeline where you're creating a workflow process where, maybe you've got some stages of, it starts out as a lead, and then it's a potential appointment, and then it's an appointment, and then a sale. So you can create different milestones for your prospects, and as they come in, they'll populate these sections, and at a glance, you can quickly see where people are in the process. This is super helpful for sales to be able to find quick opportunities and remind them of who they need to follow up with and so forth. In my example here, I've just got a support pipeline. So as you can see, this section, it says tickets submitted. So as people submit tickets, they pop up here. And then if I'm working on tickets, like trying to respond to support and whatnot, I can drag them over to working on the issue. And then when they get resolved, I can drag them over to resolved. So that way I can quickly see where everybody is in the process and make sure to find opportunities or things that need to get dealt with quickly. Now, the next section is payments. This is where you can add products and create transactions. If you've got websites and funnels that are selling different things, services, products, things like that, you can create your products here, and you can integrate that with Stripe and be able to take payment from Stripe and PayPal and so forth. The next section is email marketing. This is a great section because you can go through and you can actually create full-on beautiful HTML emails. You can also import other HTML emails that you might already have, but you can also use our builder here that's already got some already kind of created that you can go and customize to your business. So this is where you can create those. You can also create email templates and have those at your ready to be able to send those out to prospects. Now, one of my personal favorite sections is automation. And this is where we create what's called workflows. Workflows are kind of like automating people in a sense. As you start dealing with lots of prospects, it's hard to remember where everybody is in the process and to remind yourself to send that email or send that text message and so forth. And so what you can do is create what's called a workflow to kind of automate and do it for you. So if you've ever used like an email autoresponder before, it's kind of like that, but with all kinds of different tasks. You can send out text messages, emails, ringless voicemails. You can build really, really complicated follow-up systems that works dynamically to be able to respond based on what actions the customers take. So for example, if they respond, they can get one communication, and if they don't, they can get another. You can do all kinds of different things like that in this section. We also have some workflows already created in this section that you can tap into, like our missed call text back program. So like, for example, if somebody calls your phone number, you can automatically text them back and say, hey, sorry, we missed your call. Is there something I can help you with? And so you can kind of take advantage of those missed call opportunities and be able to really automate your business and not miss out on all the opportunities that are happening. And the next section, another one of my personal favorites, is sites. This is where you can go and create full-on funnels with multiple steps and things like that. You can create websites. You can build full multi-page websites here to where you've got everything integrated into the platform. This is also where you can build memberships and forms and surveys. You'll also set up your chat widget in here. So one of the cool features of the platform is that you can set up this widget on either one of our funnels or websites, or you could also set up on external websites, like maybe you have a WordPress blog somewhere else or something. You can actually add the chat feature to the site. So you can set this up, and then as people go there, they can see this little bubble that pops up on your site, and they can ask you a question, and then that pops it into your CRM. So it's a great section. It's one I use all the time. You're going to love it once you get started. It's got a full website builder built in that's really easy to use. Once you get going in other lessons, I'm going to show you exactly how to use those to build awesome looking funnels and websites. In the next section, we've got reputation. So as you know, as a small business owner, one of the most important things is to have lots of reviews coming in for your business. And we make it easy with having a reputation section that can send out review requests from prospects and customers. And you can set up really cool programs to automatically do this. And it can also keep track of what's going on. So you can actually see like how many review requests went out and what the average rating is. And you can actually read the reviews that come in up here in reviews received. You can see if things are positive and negative to, notice trends going on in your business. And, maybe your staff is not acting right or something, and you're getting lots of negative reviews. So you need to go back out there and try to fix those situations. So you can figure all that stuff out in the reviews and reputation section of the platform. Now, on top of that, we also have listings up here as well. So if you're using our online listing service to get set up on all the different platforms out there, you can do that as well. And we have a reporting section that can tap into your ads and kind of see how things are working on conversions and be able to look at everything as a glance. So there's no data in this section as of right now, but as you start running campaigns and so forth, you can really look at and see how well things are working. You can also check up on call reporting and agent reporting. So if you're using those features with your sales reps, you can really look at things at a glance and know how well they're actually working and doing in your business. Now, the last section down here is settings. This is where you can go and start customizing your business to the platform. You can go set up your company information, change your phone numbers and addresses. You can also make a lot of different settings on here, like adding users and setting up your calendars and importing phone numbers and domains and things like that. You can also set up custom values and fields in this section. So we're going to do a deep dive on all of these sections in here later, so don't worry about it as of right now. I'm going to do future videos on the support channel to where we really dive into every single little thing, and you're going to be a pro absolutely in no time.